All right, today we're going to share a delicious recipe just in time for holiday brunch. It is a sausage and butternut squash quiche that features an original family recipe for sausage that has just 5 simple ingredients. Your family is going to love it. Here is Chef Kate Luloff from Jones Dairy Farm and Molly Fay, a Morning Blend contributor and mom of 3.
I am so looking forward to making this because everybody at my house loves butternut squash. It also uses a pork sausage that has just 5 ingredients. So I feel good about serving it to my family. It tastes good and it's good for you.
Exactly.
Chef Kate, you're here to show us how it's done, right?
I am. So this is an easy, either make ahead if you have company over. This is great. And like you said, clean ingredients, fall flavors. We've got the butternut squash, of course, the sausage, which is our star ingredient of the recipe, and then some cheeses, some other veggies. If you're watching your carbs, you can make it without the crust.
Oh, nice.
Just pour it in like an 8x8 cake pan.
Crustless.
And bake it that way, and then just cut it up once it's a little bit cooled.
Okay, and I like the idea of making ahead too, because you can pop it in the oven, fresh out of the oven when you're ready to serve it.
Exactly.
A lot of the Jones Dairy Farm products that we've taled about are pre-cooked. They're in the freezer section.
Right.
This one's a little bit different.
This is uncooked. So this one you have to make sure that when you're cooking it, it's a raw sausage, so it's got the casing. But again, same ingredient deck, 5 ingredients: pork, water, salt, spices, and the casing.
Wow.
So no sugar. It's certified, no sugar, certified paleo. So if you're watching your sugar, or you're doing paleo or keto or any of those diets where they don't want you to eat any sugar, this is the perfect product for that. We got the paleo certification on that, which is kind of a big deal. So
yeah, it is. And people look more and more, I think, for that now. So they're the little pork sausages.
Right.
You can find them in the freezer section. And this is our quiche. We're doing it with a crust today. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
But people can make it without a crust.
You can. Yep. You just pour it in, and the directions are on the recipe for making it without the crust. But yeah, so when you're looking for the sausages, go to the freezer section. You're not going to find them in the refrigerator. So, okay, so I've got 3 eggs in here, and then we are adding in a little bit of heavy cream and half that I had mixed.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what that's gonna be your egg base.
It's gonna be a liquid in there.
Yep. Okay. And then we've got some cheese already down. I've got some Gouda cheese, and then you're just going to layer your butternut squash.
Okay.
Which I have cut up and roasted.
So there's about a half cup.
Yep, it starts about with a cup, and then it shrinks down as you cook it. So
okay.
And then we will sprinkle our little links.
Okay, so you cooked them, you fried them in the cast iron skillet. And
I did.
You just chopped them into smaller bite-sized pieces.
Exactly. You just do them however you prefer, according to the directions on the package. You can do them in the oven. The skillet is the best, I think. Okay. And then once they're cooked, chop them up, put them in there, and then we've got our mixture of red pepper, mushroom, onion, and spinach.
Oh, that's a beautiful mix of vegetables.
So, and it makes it really colorful.
Mushroom, red pepper, spinach.
Yep.
Okay.
And onion.
And onion.
Yep.
Oh, that looks good.
So then we'll just do that. We'll sprinkle our cheese, the rest of our cheese on top, and then pour our egg mixture on the top of that.
Okay.
And that's all there is to that. So if you're gonna make it ahead, I would go as far as the cheese on top here. Mix the egg in a separate bowl and just leave it in the fridge. Right before you bake it in the morning, dump the egg on top and throw it in the oven.
Okay,
that way
that's
it won't,
wonderful.
The crust won't
get
get
liquid
soggy,
in there.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of using pre-made pie crust? Because I use them. I always wonder what chefs do.
Well, I have a really good homemade recipe, but I do, especially if you're in a pinch, or if you don't have a lot of time, for sure. Buy a homemade or a store-bought pie crust. That's totally fine. It'll work just the same as a homemade. So nobody will know the difference.
It makes it so easy.
Yeah.
And then how long are you baking this?
This is going to be 425 for 15 minutes to make that crust get a little crispy, and then you turn it down to 350 for about a half an hour.
Absolutely. Look at the way you served it here. I'm glad we took this picture because you see the avocado. You can serve with some chopped avocado. You've got your quiche, a little bit of fruit, probably salsa on the top would be good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's wonderful. A great brunch recipe. Great if you're having guests for the holiday. You can do it with a crust, or you can do it crustless, which is absolutely fantastic. Great to see you, Chef Kate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, now the recipe for this flavorful fall quiche can be found online at jonesdairyfarm.com. The Jones website makes it easy to find a store near you that carries all of your favorite Jones products like bacon, ham slices, and of course sausage. And Jones sausage is certified gluten-free, so remember when you are shopping to stock up on Jones all-natural sausage for this holiday season.